Gruul is going to be a mid-range type strategy in Aetherdrift, meaning you're going to try to get some creatures out pretty early in the game and then use your mana to use your exhaust abilities to really start pushing the buttons of your opponent and hopefully beat them out before you hit late game. The cheat sheet that you just saw is available in my Discord. Head over to Drafting Unlimited Materials and download all of them for every single archetype so that you have them on your phone ready to go for draft and pre-release weekend. Gruul is featuring one of the new mechanics to Aetherdrift, which is going to be Exhaust, meaning you have an ability on a card that you can activate one whole time, and that is it until it's a brand new game piece, unless you have this elf right here that just breaks that rule. During your turn, as long as you haven't activated an Exhaust ability, you may activate an Exhaust ability as though it hasn't been activated before. Why do elves break everything? But a lot of these exhaust abilities are pretty dang expensive, so Boom Scholar here is going to give you that cost reduction that you're really looking for, meaning things are going to cost 2 less to activate your exhaust. Activating this guy up here, making a creature for 1 mana, and get a +1/+1 counter on it, count me in. You can then also run cards like a General and Jockey here that deals 4 damage to your opponent if they cast a spell on your turn, so it really deters them from interacting with you too much. And if they do, they're still punished for it, so you can keep the pressure going. Green has like the biggest, baddest creatures of the entire set. Full stop. I mean, look at these 3 creatures here. We have a 9/7, 5 mana. Does have 3 green pips, kind of annoying to cast, but 9/7 for 5 mana, still great. You're probably going to hit that. Plus, we got Earth Rumbler here, which is a 7/6 vehicle that if you exile an artifact or a creature card from your graveyard, it becomes online. It's a creature. So that's very reliably online most of the time and has Vigilance and Trample. Great. Then we have this Ketradon here, which is giving you 4 life whenever it ETBs, cycling 2, so if you get stuck, you can at least get it out of your hand and potentially get another card. And it's a 6/6 with reach, meaning you're stopping your opponents, putting a pause on the whole thing. Very nice in green. Boom Mobile is going to be a very nice card to have inside of the set because when it enters, you add 4 mana of any one color that you can spend on exhaust abilities, and as we know, they can be pretty expensive. Plus, you could use that 4 mana just to dump straight into this vehicle, deals X damage to any target, put a +1/+1 counter on that vehicle. So you get an onboard removal in desperate times. Then you have the Spire Motorcycle, and then you have your Clamorous Ironclad, which is some nice just deck. Nice effect to keep an eye out for. You do have this Greenbelt Guardian that can give target creature trample until end of turn. So you've got a big bad, you can give it trample to ensure some damage goes through, or combo with Death Touch to ensure it goes away. Then you have the Ironclad and Push the Limit combo piece as well.